published on this channel. In this game, Koshu played black and Baptiste played white. It starts with a few Joseki. White plays a pincer against black's pincer, and black pincers that pincer. Then white goes out, black jumps out, and then how should we think of this exchange? Doesn't change much, but I think that rather better for black, because if white plays at A, black answers at B, no matter what happens on the bottom. And well, maybe after that jump of black, white wouldn't play at A. But anyway, doesn't matter much. White plays in the corner, makes a base. Yes, makes sense. Maybe it was an idea of white, because white was afraid that if he starts with Kosumi, black would play from the corner. Then it's actually a good thinking by white. Then take the corner, black approaches, white jumps out. Is it necessary? Well, we are already alive in the corner, but it's a big move also. To not get enclosed, still it's important. But black is happy to take fourth line territory. White plays pincer. This is already a bit risky because black already has stones on the bottom side. So now what black should do is to jump out. Black does. White still jumps out. Yes, if white plays here, then the stone on the bottom would be under big pressure. That wouldn't be good for white, so white jumps out, but then the stone in the corner is in trouble. Then black connects like this. This looks very, very unusual. Usually we connect with a solid connection. If we play this tiger's mouth, then later white's hane is center, and it's a big move. So why would we give white that possibility? If we play like this, still we shouldn't be much afraid of cuts. And just white doesn't have that opportunity to play at b7 in center. White anyway jumps down instead of playing at b7. Difficult choice, because this we can do in center, but the corner is indeed quite big. So yeah, maybe we should anyway play there, and then should we play those center exchanges? Difficult choice. Then black plays on the top. Big move, yes. Maybe I would play here, because there is a big area on the right side which we could expand. Then white plays these exchanges. Yes, makes sense. And where should white play now? Big move, but yeah, white is basically afraid of what might happen with that group. I think that I would not, and I would play around here. If black plays this one, white can simply go to the corner. And if black takes the corner, then white can play here afterwards. So now black builds a big moyo. White tries an invasion. And then, well, this is an interesting move of black. We could also play like this. It's also good. But after this move, we might be able to connect our stones, so we will not be afraid of what happens with these two afterwards. So makes sense. However, we need to keep in mind that white has an option of going up, and then our great plan might actually not work as expected, because white gets strength against those two stones. Yeah, but then white tries displacement. White was actually preparing for harassing black's shape already for a long time. I believe that this was the idea of playing all these moves. And what should black do? Well, black should connect the stones. Yeah, white will be able to destroy black's points, but black will be strong. Black will still have a base and will get the outside influence. So black doesn't need to be dissatisfied with this result. I know that we are often emotionally attached to our extension, and we think that, oh, here we should have a lot of points. It looks like 10 points. So when white plays here, we should attack that stone. But this is not a good thinking. When our extension is on the fourth line, then we shouldn't really expect that we can take a lot of points from there. Well, maybe we can if we spend another move. But usually the idea of playing fourth line moves is not to take points from them, like maybe in the future, maybe one day. But in general, the idea is to have an influence towards the center, and the possibility to maybe in the future take points. So if white is the first one to go in, then certainly we need to agree on that. We need to let white take away our points. If we start a fight, then white played actually very well, and yeah, black collapsed. Black collapsed. White plays here. Now black has the last chance to find a peaceful solution to the whole fight. But instead, black wants to fight against white, and then white plays this Hane, which cuts off black's 2 stones, and it looks very bad for black because white can have more than 20 points around here, and what black gets on the outside will not be as valuable. Black cuts, so black still fights. So this is too crazy already. Black should at least connect now and understand that yeah, we lost something, but we can get something in exchange. But instead, black fights full power, but then white manages to harass those other stones of black. This was very well played by white, I need to admit. And black is in deep trouble. So now white should play here. Black here, white here, black here, and black captures the stones, gets a lot of points. White played a bit inaccurately. White played this one, which gave black an opportunity to T2 connect here, and then again white played from the wrong side. So at least black didn't give away that K1 stone to K2 stone to white. But still, it's a big success for white, and well, anyway, it's quite big for white to continue, because actually black's group might one day be under attack. But for now, white doesn't do it. So, well, maybe this makes sense. If there was a risk that black plays there, then maybe better to not play like that, because this would give away center, and then black might be able to run out. So white was afraid of that, so white didn't want to give away center, and now enclosed that bottom side of black. This is already a very, very good result for white. And afterwards, black tried to live. Black tried to do something to attack other groups of white, or make a big moyo. Yes, so this was black's plan actually. But then white fought also quite well. I don't understand this extension. We could simply go up. This would be better. But yeah, in the game, white simply reduced black's area without ever trying to invade it, because white already had enough. And yeah, after black was not successful in attacking white's groups, black was forced to resign. So this is it about this game. A bit shorter review because the game got decided too quickly, much more quickly than the previous game, but also quite interesting what was happening on the bottom, and I think that this was a great lesson. You see, there are so many white stones all around. So claiming that those bare 3 stones thrown to the side of the board on the 4th line, claiming that these 3 stones actually constitute a territory, a 15 points territory, is a very bad idea. So this was a bad perception by black. If black understands that white actually has maybe more potential in this area than black, and if black understands, well, what are 4th line extensions for, then black would choose a move from above. And maybe even after this extension of black would not dare to block. This I don't know, but maybe. And simply made sure that the group has a base. Because if you have a 4th line extension, it will be very difficult for your opponent to destroy the base. Yeah, your opponent can destroy points, but at least you will stay strong and you can get an outside influence, which is actually quite much in line with black's overall strategy in this game. So this would be a good play by black. Like this, black could be good in this game. Yeah. Interesting game. This is it for now about group C. We will go to group B. So let's move on.